Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday and we are in April already. It's like, what is going on? Why is time flying so fast? So we're going to do Adele April and we're going to be coloring pages by Adele Lorraine out of Meadow Haven. Meadow Haven is her book. She has an Etsy as well, where you can purchase her work. She is a beautiful artist that is out of Oregon. So, it's supporting home as well as somebody that does absolutely gorgeous work. So that is going to be our hashtag for April, and it will be Adele April 2026. Hello, Calamity. Hello, Noelle. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Sue. Hello, Nightbot. Now, I have put some exclamation point links in there. So if you want to go to her homepage and learn more about Adele, you can type in exclamation point Adele Home. If you want to join her on Patreon, you can type in Adele support, exclamation point Adele support. And if you want to purchase any of Adele's work, you can do exclamation point by Meadow Haven, and that will take you to her Etsy or give you a link to her Etsy. So join her there. If you want, I can go through the book. It's a very, very thick book. I have printed off most of it. Some of them I've already colored before, so I've taken them out of the printout because I've already colored them. She has also been featured in the Coloring Heaven um, magazine twice. Once with I think winged creatures, and once with, I think it's forest something. Hold on a sec. I have it up on here, I think. Maybe not. But both of those are available on Etsy as well. All right. Good morning, Catherine. So if you would like, I can do a quick little flip through of her book here. It'll take just a few minutes. But first, before I do that, I'm going to go through our to be colored for the month because I still have to draw. So April's to be colored wheel of color that Shannon has done is the mini prompt of unicorns. The hashtag bunnies in April 2026 is Connie's hashtag. So I've already done Connie's hashtag with this one, but I'm going to do another one. This one was just cute and easy to do, but I'm going to do a different one. The mini prompt, of course, is unicorn. The next one is book 12, which is the 12th book in my shelf. The 12th book in my shelf was this one, which is the Daria, I can't ever pronounce her name. It's a coloring book 6 of her adorable characters. And we're going to be coloring, where is my bookmark? This one. Because of the unicorn and because she's just cute. So we will be coloring her for the unicorn mini prompt, and this is book 12. All right, so that is going to be one of the ones that we're going to do. This one here I'm going to do today, and we're going to do this for the color pink, which is one of the prompts. So this is the one that we're going to do today. It's going to cover for the prompt pink, as well as my own hashtag of Adele April 2026. This is one of Adele's work. This one here is going to be done for the bunnies in April 2026. Hurry back. And one of the other prompts was crowns. And there's a crown here, and makes you happy. So this one here will be also done for makes you happy because I really love this page. It makes me very happy. It has all sorts of things that make me happy in it. So that is going to be a makes me happy page. The last prompts that we're going to cover is stars and bows. And it is going to be done out of Tiny Tales by R.J. Hampson. And we're going to jump back a little bit to Christmas, and we're going to color this page because it's got bows and it's got stars. So that is that page that we're going to do for bows and stars. Now we have to do a draw on the bingo prompts. So I've got my happy little container here with the bingo prompts. I'm going to shake it up. And I'm not going to look. And I'm just going to pull one and make sure I only got one at a time. And we'll turn them over and see what we got. You ready? I'm kind of terrified for this, so. Oh, the free one. Yay! So we've got a free space, so whatever I want to color goes in the free space. And stacks. Something that's stacked. I will have to go through and see if there is anything stacked in Adele's work. So those are the prompts. So let's go through Adele's pages here and see if we can find stacks. All right, so we have the cover page. This is actually the last page in the book, but I like it better for the cover page. This is some information about Meadow Haven. Hello, Dawn. Welcome. Well, I guess this could be stacked because there's stacks of dirt there. I don't think so, though. I just love her work. This one here will be great for Mermaid. I've colored this one before, as you probably saw the in the flip throughs that were at the start of the broadcast. Seahorse. Now I wonder if this could be classified as stacked with the bird's nest. Shannon, I know you're here. Does a bird's nest classify as stacked or stacks? Because it's different twigs all stacked together. I like that one. Some of these pages are just beautiful. They'll be very interesting to follow them to get that art to pop out. Her Etsy is on pause today. She will be back tomorrow. So make sure that you check her out on Etsy tomorrow. I might have to find a book stack somewhere or something. There's stacks of leaves. I'll have to ask Shannon what is good for a stack other than books and hay. I like this one too. So cute. She looks so sorrowful, so sad. Stacks of snow. Wouldn't that be drifts though? Yeah, some of them are going to be interesting, that's for sure. Another side note, because of the move and everything else, weekends are a very, very busy time of the week because we're trying to pack things into the garage and clean things out of the house so that we can get the house listed. So I will be changing my times. I haven't decided exactly what days. Um, I'm going to go through and see who's on when, but starting not this weekend, but next week, um, I'll be streaming in the evenings during the week or middle of the day, depending upon who's on where. Which might be good for you guys because you might get more streams. They may be a little bit shorter, but you'll get more streams because I think I'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the evenings or middle of the day, depend. Like I said, depends upon who's on. Oh, those are pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, Dawn. I hope it feels better soon. I guess those would be stacked. The wall bricks are stacked. But that is her book. And like I said, um, there is a few in there that I have already colored that I've actually taken out because I didn't want to print something I'd already colored. So, and it's still a very thick book. So we've got to figure out what to do for stacked and or stacks. So stacks of things. And I will go through and we might end up doing something in the small book for that. I do believe that Joanna Basford's mini book has little stacks of books on a page, so I might do that for stacks. All right, so let's get started for the day. Those are the different things that we're going to be coloring, and we're going to start with this one. And we're going to color these fishies in pink to cover our pink prompt. going to zoom in and we're going to start up at the top. Fish there. Yeah, be careful with that, Dawn. And we're using the Brute Funer 520 colored pencils. Good morning, Alex. And we're going to start with Crystal Pink. And we're going to base it with Crystal Pink. You just be really careful, Dawn. Sometimes falling in the shower, it doesn't seem like much, but it can cause some major issues later. You guys can probably barely see this color. Yeah, I'm not doing anything for Easter this year. I will be driving my husband to the airport. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you didn't break anything. I don't know if you guys can even see that color. You can see my pencil moving across the page, but there's like no color there. It's a very, very pale pink. Let's make sure I get all the right parts of this fish's tail. because we have an overlap there. Oh, nice. I did that for Christmas one year. It was terrible. It was too cold here, and the smoker was putting out a bit of a nasty taste because of the cold. So, Alex, if we sell our house before we have a house, can we come live with you for a little while? I'm teasing. I know I could, but I'm just kidding. It's only 6 hours away. All right, now we're going to come in with a bit of a deeper pink. Zoom it out just a little bit there so that I'm not having to worry about moving it. Yeah, just keep taking care of it. So this one is Crystal Rose. And this is when we start getting into that detail. And hopefully we'll get at least one fish finished today. Yeah, it's a nice day here, so I'm really hoping it stays that way so that after stream I can go out and start emptying out the garage and moving things around so that we can start moving boxes out there because I've already started packing the house of the unessential things. So non-essentials. I need it clutter free so we can stage it properly for sale. How is everybody's weekend going? I know it's a holiday weekend, so a lot of people aren't here because of the holiday. And a lot of people won't be here because of tomorrow being Easter. How was spring break, Alex? Is it over now? I know spring break's over here, so. Hello, Desert Nails. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's beautiful weather here today. Really hoping it stays that way. Doing eggs after stream, okay. Yeah, I miss it when miss the kids being little around holidays because now they're not into the Easter egg hunts and well, one of them doesn't even live here, but I'm glad that I don't have to do it as much, but I'm still sad I don't have that to do every Easter. Yes, he is. Nice. Well, at least you got some coloring in. I'm going to turn it a little bit so that I can get into. Just throw that any old where. I don't know why. My pencil sharpeners are protesting lately. They just don't like to sharpen pencils anymore. It's like, fine, I'll just use the electric one. The electric one works. Okay. You guys tired of light pink yet? Awesome. I used to make them Easter baskets, but then they started telling me things like, that's just a lot of sugar, Mom. I really don't need that much sugar. So I stopped making Easter baskets. Okay, that side's done for the light pink. Now we're going to come in through here. Yeah, yes. Both my boys don't like sugar, large quantities of it. Neither one of them. My oldest, um, quite literally, you could fill his Easter basket with his stocking from Christmas because he had very little interest in sweets. I never ever had an issue with giving him his entire trick or treat bag, even when he was a little kid. He would never eat more than he could handle. It was just never ever something that he enjoyed a lot of. He enjoyed the treat when it was a small treat, but when it was too much, it was too much, and he just didn't enjoy it. So he would have it for a treat, and he'd be good. Bobby, on the other hand, my youngest, I had to limit for a little while, but he started getting more like that as well. The older he got. Yeah, yeah. Don't make her feel too old there, Catherine. Yep, his birthday's the day before mine. Poet Spice is her birthday is the day before mine too. It's another YouTuber. She's wonderful. She does crafts, she does coloring, she does all sorts of things. Journaling. She's a teacher. Okay, just got this last bit here, and then we'll move on to the next color. Now, I'm not quite sure if the prompt meant that the entire page had to be pink or just had to have pinks in it, but I figured these fish looked like they could use some pink. Yeah, no, I never had that problem. My brother had that problem. My brother would put sugar on toast and butter. It's like, bleh. Not cinnamon, just sugar. And it's like, bleh. No, thank you. Okay, and then the next color, we're going to use this one. The next one is Azalea Pink. Yeah, Bobby uses a lot of sugar in things like coffee because he doesn't like the bitter taste of it. But he'll use a lot of sugar in coffee. Yeah. Yeah, my sister was like that. My brother, you had to watch the sugar bowl. My sister, you had to watch the hot sauces because she would drink them. I was actually not that kind of person. I didn't have a preference either which way. I didn't like really sweet things or really spicy things. I was kind of bland. I was kind of bland as a kid. I like curries, but not really spicy curries. Hello, Wilcox. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome. Wow. Yeah, my dad is getting up there, but the move will make me a little bit closer to him so I can visit him a little more often. It takes me further away from my mom, but it gets me a little closer to my dad. Are you having spelling issues? I have spelling issues all the time. Yep. It's good that some people are able to get away from the candy. I have a sweet tooth for certain things, but once I've had them, it goes away. And after I started not being able to eat most of those things, that sweet tooth, the craving got terrible, and it was just because I couldn't have it. It's gone away now, but sometimes I still pine for things that I can't have, which is normal. The heart always wants what it can't have. Yep, yep. I know that feeling. Okay. Oh, fingers are starting to cramp a little. Trying to get all the. I don't know why, but every once in a while. My fingers will have an issue when it comes to coloring. In the winter, I can understand it. It's cold and that sort of thing, but it's not cold in here right now. I think it's just the size difference between these pencils and the last pencils I used causing an issue. Coffee break. I'll sit back and look at it for a second and see where I want to go with it. That's fine. By the time I'm done this page, everybody's going to be sick of pink. It's fine. It's fine. I'll try not to use pink in any other page this month. That's not going to happen. Everything has pink in it. Okay. Fish lips. He's got fish lips. Alright, and then lastly, we're going to use this one, which is raspberry sorbet. And this is just going to come in. Yeah. Yep. Cruciferous vegetables will do that. All right. Now we're going to do this part. And after I'm done with the pencil part of this page, I'll come back through with a gel pen and do the dark areas on the fish tails. So these little areas with the dots and that sort of thing with some gel pen just to make them shiny a little bit. Hello, Mona. Oh, wow. Coming to Mona's house. I haven't done that this year. I will probably do it next year, though. Okay. One pink fishy done. Got the pink fishy done. Now for this pink fishy. You always cook too much? Yeah, I do too. I'm going to have to buy a dining room table. So there's the first pink fishy done. So we've got this one here now. We're going to start with a little bit deeper of a pink. We're going to start with strawberry ice as our base. Hurry back. Thank you, Wilcox. One of Shannon's prompts for the wheel of color is pink. The artist that we're working with is Adele Lorraine. She is an Oregon native. She's an Oregonian. I thought that was cool because she's been one of my favorite artists since I started coloring. She scared me a lot, but I loved her work. I couldn't color it, but I colored some of her smaller works. My greatest achievement was one of her portraits. I was quite happy with the way that one turned out. Yeah, she is. If you do exclamation point Adele Home, I think it is. I I put a couple of exclamation point things in the chat to her website as well as her Patreon and her Etsy. Yes, her books are PDF. She does have physical books, so she has a small amount of the physical book. She is not, her Etsy is not active today because of the holidays. So she will be active again, I do believe, uh, tomorrow or Monday. I'm not sure why she took today off, but she has taken the day off as far as her Etsy has a notation on it. So, but she does have a note in her website that she is offering a small amount of the book itself in PDF format as well as physical format. The book has been out of production for quite some time, so she has brought it back for a small amount of time. So you can buy the physical book on, I think it was on eBay. And you can also get the physical book of the Creative Haven that features her work. She does have two Creative Haven um, magazines featuring her work, if you prefer the physical. Adele Lorraine. She does works with her website is called Meadow Haven. She is a artist out of Oregon from the coast. Her Etsy and her website are called Meadow Haven. Hello, Nanamo. I am doing well. A little crazy, but I'm doing well. I'm doing well at being crazy. How's that? I'm coloring pink fish. Lurk away, absolutely. And like I said, I didn't expect a lot of people to come in today because of the holiday weekend, but I wanted to get some things done and let you know a few things. Like I said, I am going to be changing my streaming schedule um, at least until the end of the move. Now that I'm not working outside of the house, weekdays are a lot more comfortable for me to be working in the office on things. I have a tendency to avoid my office because, and coloring because my office is my workspace as well as my craft space. But if I have streams going on, I might actually do more in here um, until we move. So during the week, I actually might remember things and actually, get things done. Yeah, this is such a gorgeous book. I absolutely love her work. She is some of her stuff is so intricate and so scary until you start coloring it. And then little bits start popping out on where things are and it's really cool. All right, now we're going to use a Carmine Rose. No dessert today. That's okay. There'll be enough dessert tomorrow. Oh, nice. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be a little more central to everybody. So if I do a convention, it will hopefully a lot more people would be able to go. Been thinking about doing a coloring convention for quite some time. but I haven't done it because I live so far away from where most of the community is, and then finances and everything else. So I know most of you would come down for it, but that's a long way to travel. Excuse me. Thank you, Nana. But that was fun. I want to go to something like that at some point. Yeah, I gotta get laundry done too after stream. At least one load. Bob has to take a plane tomorrow. He's going back to Wisconsin tomorrow. I am not. I will stay home and be a good girl. Yes, I am going to be streaming tomorrow after I drop Bob off at the airport. I said at some point, Catherine, I would love to put together a coloring convention. And now that I'm going to be more central, a lot more people would be able to attend. We haven't had a where or when yet. yeah, no, not a problem. I completely understand. Like I said, I don't expect a lot of people to be here um, because of the holiday. But I want to get some coloring done and try to get this fishy page done before the end of tomorrow. No, we were just talking about, you know, wanting to do one and would love to go to one. You haven't missed any important stuff. Other than that, I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday and Sunday anymore for a little while. I guess that's important. Awesome. Yeah, I will be here. I'm sorry that you have to work on Easter Sunday, but yeah. Or is it Monday for you? Oh dear. Okay, well, definitely go to sleep. Get the bed made up and in you go. Have a good sleep. Oh, okay. You're in Pittsburgh. You have to work on Easter Sunday? I'm sorry. I don't have to work on Easter Sunday. I just do this because I like to. Work itself is not a problem, but okay. This fish has a lot of tail. Just saying. Because this is all just tail that I've been working on. Thank you, Julia. He's got a flashy tail. Yeah, that's good. That is definitely doing some good. Well, I'm glad that they have compassionate people that are willing to take that time off. I'm glad you're there for them because that is important. Out here they close. They don't even, the emergency care um, is very lax at the vet that I used to go to for Shyla. They either don't answer the phone or they're not there. You get a recording. If you get a recording stating that it's after business hours, please contact this other vet. And that other vet is ages away. I don't mind, going to a different vet, but at least have them close by. I understand you can't be everywhere all the time, but especially Easter when there's chocolate around. Dogs and chocolate don't mix. It was always one of my worst nightmares with when Shiloh was with us is doing Easter egg hunts and stuff like that in the backyard and her finding, you know, chocolate eggs and whatnot. Or the kids missing some and her finding them. It was always my worst nightmare. Because she would eat them. She loved that kind of thing. Well, not the chocolate. She didn't like chocolate or peanut butter, which was weird for her. But the hard boiled eggs and stuff like that, she would gobble those up, eggs and shells and all, if you let her. It probably wouldn't have hurt her, but my old dog growing up was horrible. She would eat every bit of chocolate she could find. And she was a small dog, so it would affect her really badly very quickly. And then you have the wonderful little children that are being nice. They're not doing anything wrong per se. That share with their puppy dog. great when you find out that you're closer than you think to people. All right. There is the second color. Then this one I want to go not that dark, a little darker. This one. And this is magenta. I'm just putting a little bit of it in the deepest shadowed areas, the deepest overlap, and in the spots. On the tail, I will be coming back through with gel pen after we're done coloring these and fill those in with a little bit of glitter. So right here, there's a good heavy fold. So it's going to have a deeper shadow line. Have a nice day, Dawn. Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm going to have to get used to in Wisconsin is most things come 6 o'clock are closed. It's like almost like they roll up the streets and walk away, you know. There are a few restaurants that are open, but no, very few grocery stores, and other than the Walmart and things like that, no department stores, and not very many things are open after 6. All right. So make sure that I'm not coloring over this area here, because that's a part of the overlap on this fish. Just want to make sure that we get the shadow in though. Oh, I missed a stripe there. Let's fix that. That's better. And I'll be going over that fish with this pencil, which is our lightest color, and just to get everything blended together. Nice. Toddler's nappy time. Toddler's nappy time for me was mom's nappy time. Toddlers are exhausting. Oh. I'm going to zoom it out after I'm done this fish just so that you can see the contrast. Oh. Thank you. going through my head and I'm trying to remember what order I did things in. And every once in a while, I have this issue where I cannot remember where I started. And I have to sit there and think about it for a little while before it, comes to me. It's like I just did that though. It's like it's not an old thing. It's not like I did it last month or last week. It was like an hour ago. As we get older, the Swiss cheese just starts, forming in our brains. Nice. I did a bunnies page. I'm going to do another bunnies page. This one's for pink, as you can probably tell. I like bunnies, so I enjoy coloring them. So. All right. And this one. Okay. Dust it off. Okay. I know it's a bit early, but I know everybody's got so much to do. So I think we're going to leave it here for now. I will go over them tomorrow with the final layer just to get them blended in. This one here is going to, of course, be a much darker, deeper pink as well. So it's going to go from light, medium, dark. Yep, there's a lot of options with pink, so. Now, welcome back, Wilcox. Welcome back. Glad you got them down. Happy Easter, everyone. For all of you that are going to be here, I will be on time. I do have to drive down to take Bob to the airport, but usually I'm home long. He's off long before my stream starts, so I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to go through possibly this evening and check time frames and things like that to see when I will be streaming during the week. And next weekend will not be a weekend stream. I will stream during the week next week instead. I'm going to be trying to get out of streaming over the weekends during this moving process, just so that I can get more time with Bob to get things packed up and moved. So it may be changing to that until we get moved. It may change to more activity during the week while we're getting situated and sorted in. So we will see how that goes. It's a very hectic time right now, so I'm really sorry if I'm all over the board. So I do appreciate your patience with me and this process. So, but I will be around. I will be here. I can't guarantee exactly what days we're going to stream, but I will try to get something scheduled um, for that. Okay. Keep an eye on your notifications about an hour before I start streaming. So, yeah, exactly. All right, guys, with that, I thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.